Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a not so live Smite gameplay commentary. This will be a post commentary done probably about a week after the fact. Playing Chiron, a hunter, in Clash. So originally, I think I planned on playing Osiris, but the team picked the way the team comp was set up. There wouldn't have been enough damage potential. And you'll see in this game that that damage potential it does matter a lot. So on our side we have a Sobek playing the Guardian role, a Nemesis, a Kabrakan, and a Changa. So you'll notice right there, I don't know what that Agni was doing. He just walked up, decided to stare at our tower, get a nice view. So we're fighting over the red buff. I believe we get it. I don't know. I don't think we got it. I don't know we get it. But yeah, so the thing about Chiron is his 2 is ridiculously strong, and his 2 plus Bluestone does a lot of damage. You'll see there, like I didn't kill that Scotty with my auto attacks. I didn't kill them with my 2. I killed them with the Bluestone ticks after my 2. So Bluestone plus Chiron is very, 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 very good. You'll also notice I'm starting to go into Transcendence because basically I just use Chiron as like Chiron's abilities. His 1 is relatively strong but difficult to land on anyone without some guidance, but his 2 does so much damage. It slows, and he benefits from both the extra mana and the extra damage that Transcendence gives him. So right now, we're fighting, holding him off, and I noticed the Amaterasu is really low. Hit him with the 2 and Bluestone Pendant. That, ladies and gentlemen, is why Bluestone Pendant on Chiron is amazing. Another thing, I can't seem to stop playing Chiron in this game mode. I try and play other gods, but I can't seem to be able to do it. So right now, I'm just focusing on farming. I'm trying to shoot at that Agni because, well, I'm hungry for kills. I have about 1,400 gold right now, so I'm going to back. Probably going to pick up stage 2 Transcendence, possibly boots. Yeah, it looks like I'm going to get stage 1 boots and some pots. So that'll give me a little bit of movement speed, and then the stage 2 Transcendence gives me more power, more mana. But really what I'm looking for is that 1,400 gold. So I got about 800 more gold to go before I get full Transcendence. Because it's really important, if you're going to build stacking, start stacking early. But here I smell kill, so I ult for it because I'm a greedy motherfucker. And I don't get it. I 2 to slow down the Amaterasu, but I see an even easier kill in the form of that Isis, and in the form of the believe that was a Nuwa. Yeah, Nuwa. So and Agni. But basically, so what you'll see there is I was initially focusing pretty hard on the Amaterasu. I went in with my 2, I was chasing her, following her down, hitting her with my auto attacks, but I noticed that my team was focusing a weaker target in the form of the Isis, and so I switched focus to that target. And that's something that people tend not to do when playing this game. You get a lot of people who get sort of they get focused on one particular target, even if it's not necessarily the correct target. So Amaterasu is a tankier, probably the tankiest person on their team, easily, just by base stats alone. Plus I believe she's building defensively, so she's definitely has the most health, the most armor, most magic. There I almost get Scottied, but I managed to use my 3 and get out of that, and then actually kill her with the help of my teammates there. A nice Kabrakan ult in the tower always does the trick. And here I'm just shooting a Nuwa who's out too far, but I use my thing to block her off. But yeah, so people get blindsided a lot where they focus really hard on a target and they'll chase them down no matter what. But it's better to focus down targets as a team, group up, use multiple abilities on them. That way there are less people there who can fight back. And so this Isis is really out of position. But you'll notice I try to switch targets as much as possible, and I try to focus on the targets that my team is focusing on. That way we can ensure that at least we get 1 kill out of it, if not multiples. Now, if a target is especially weak or squishy, like a mage, and you see them out of position and the rest of your team is fighting, and you are confident that you can take them out in a timely enough fashion that you can join your team in fighting, then of course it's it's smart to go and take out the enemy. The point I'm trying to make here is that people tend to focus a target if they're low, regardless of what. I've seen people chase tiers in arena down, like an attempt to chase tiers down all the way back to their base, and the tier just turns around and 2s in defensive stance and just heals off of them, and they basically just wasted that entire time while they let their squishier targets, their mages and their attack damage carries, their ADCs in the back line, they let them just get absolutely wailed on. So now I'm going to go back. I realize there's a bit of a lull in the fighting. I'm going to get Transcendence. I'm going to get my Warrior Tabi, and at this point, I am sitting incredibly comfortably, 5-0-2, feeling good. Still a Bluestone, have red buff on for 90 seconds. My team is cleaning up. We are 10-1, and I'm feeling amazing at this point. I'm at least 2 levels higher than their Amaterasu, and here, look, two auto attacks with the help of my teammates, and you see. Once that person's down, focus on to the next target with the Chang guy. So it's just focus one target at a time. Make sure you have multiple people on the same target. You can ensure the kill, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter who gets the kill as long as one of you gets it. And because as you'll see in this game, I got a lot of the kills, but because I stayed with the team and I made sure that I was focusing down the enemies that my team was fighting, my teammates didn't end up feeding. And we, well, you'll see how the game ends, but you can probably tell it's going to go pretty well because I'm 7-0 right now. The team is 12-1. So I was pushing up the wave there to attempt to push it into the Phoenix, help them lose some gold. I'm going to ult on the relatively weak, who was that, Agni or Isis rather, and then finish off the Nuwa. Oh no, it was the Agni. Finish off the Nuwa. I'm just grouping. Grouping, it's important, and you see that at the lower levels. I mean, I'm level 30. I've put a decent amount of time into this game, not as much as some, but more than others. I put a decent amount of time, and I still see people who just don't group. They don't play together as a team. Like they go off and they think they can do one-man army. I've seen Gebs who think they can take on, like Gebs building full tank, who think they can just kill like other tanks. They'll chase them down because they just don't seem to understand positioning and teamwork. And so here our Sobek gets caught out of position a little bit. I'm not sure. I don't think I really want to take this fight, even though I have a lot of gold, so I kind of want to back. And I'm also getting beat on a little bit. I'm going to pop the sprint so that we can disengage, but then my teammates, the Sobek manages to pull Scotty, then Kabrakan ults, and then Threezer, but I'm not feeling comfortable with this fight. However, I am an incredibly fed Chiron, so we just managed to pluck them down, get the kills, and this Isis is in a place that she should not be, and we get the kill on her. And yeah, we end up coming out of that fight. It was a 2-for-2 right now. I'm not exactly happy with that, so we make it a 3-for-2. And yeah, we're sitting pretty at 9-0. Team is 18-3. And oh, I see the Chang'e fighting again. The Amaterasu gets a kill, but the Nemesis ults, and my two just, the poor Amaterasu. She even ulted. So that's going to be on cooldown, and so now I'm thinking to myself, like, what do I want to get? Do I want Jotuns? And I'm like, nah, I want attack speed probably. So I'm thinking I usually go Soul Eater for my attack speed item. It helps with sustain, gives a lot of attack speed, gives a decent amount of lifesteal. Doesn't give any power, but I have enough power in the form of Transcendence and Power Boots that I feel like I'm okay in that respect. I am thinking about penetration items at this point. So I'm thinking Executioner maybe for more attack speed, and of course I forget my Relic, in a timely fashion. I would just always forget my Relic. It's just I get weakening because at this point I'm just really cocky, really far ahead, really fed. I believe I'm at least like 2 levels higher than their highest person. Yeah, but Scotty is level 10, and I'm just sitting in this Isis ult because I just do not care. Chase her down, pluck her off. I ult. You'll notice I use my ultimate. I fire slightly to the left, knowing that if she has to hug the wall, and the wall curves, so she was basically trapped. She couldn't dodge out, so she had to follow that path, and she had to get hit by at least one. And I knew that if she was going to continue forward, she's going to hit by the last one. So and I just predicted that and fired the last one. It's pretty simple, pretty easy read. So now we're looking to take this siege, this left tower, because honestly we're so far ahead. We should just win this game. But the Kabrakan wants to back. Clearly he's got items to buy. Doesn't want to win yet. So I'm not by myself here. I have the Chang'e with me, so I'm feeling a little confident. Plus, I'm so far ahead. But here's the thing: I may be super far ahead, but if I get caught out of position like really badly and they land their stuff, I could die here, and then they would get a lot of gold for me dying. I'm 13-0. Pardon me. They could get a lot of gold. Nuwa's gonna ult for some reason that no one really understands. I'm gonna aim. Really, there's not much to talk about here. Just like the reason I'm doing this as a post commentary is I talked even less. I had less to talk about in the actual live commentary. I was just so surprised. I came from like losing a whole bunch of games in a row, you know, having really cruddy teammates and losing a whole bunch of games in a row, and then we go to this game where I just absolutely clean up. My team is on point. Sobek is landing his pulls, Kabrakan's ulting and 3ing, trapping them, Changa's healing. Like just the team is there. They're doing really well. They're hitting their stuff. They're getting what needs to be done, and they're fighting as a team, and it's working out beautifully for all of us. So really this game made my day, because it was just so nice. So yeah, gonna just focus down the new wall. Gonna dash out of that Amaterasu ult. Gonna come back, make sure my teammates are okay. Not gonna chase that kill down, because honestly there's no point. I would just be chasing her into her Phoenix, and my dash is down, so if I got cut out of position again, I could just die. And at this point I'm looking at a flawless game, so I kind of want to keep myself alive. I mean, I want to keep myself alive regardless, because I don't want to give them even the slightest chance to come back in this game. But Clash is a little bit of a snowbally game mode. You know, if you get a lead, you usually can just capitalize on that lead and win. So it's really important to team fight well and team fight correctly. So here I'm trying to push, but because we haven't really been pushing all that much, we've just been killing them. And here I'm just gonna absolutely destroy that poor Isis. She's level 7, I believe, at this point in the game. I'm level 16, so I have, you know, 9 levels on her, not to mention all the itemization in the world. So I'm gonna pop sprint and weakening, and then I'm gonna miss all my auto attacks. I hit some of them, I slow her down with my 2, and then I'm like, I remember getting a little frustrated. I'm just missing all of my attacks. All of my really simple basic auto attacks. And here I want to take this tower. I want to end the game. You know, we're really far ahead. We don't need to just keep killing them. So I'm going to solo this right-hand tower. Literally no penetration needed. Apparently, yeah, the Amaterasu came in, and I ran out because I didn't want to take tower shots. And then I realized, oh wait, I can just kill it anyways in lifesteal. So I'm going to ult. You'll see me do a similar thing here. I wait until she follows the curve. My 2 is down, so I'm not able to pick up the kill, so that was a little unfortunate. But otherwise, just going to clear up the minions, get some lifesteal up, get some soul eater stacks going, and then I'm going to go help my team over here in left, make sure we get this left Phoenix down. Yeah, because honestly, we just need to win. And my team runs away because they're scared of the new Wa, who is level 9. But they are low, so I mean, it's understandable. And I do have like most of the kills on our team, so it's not like the rest of the team is too far ahead. I mean, they're ahead. I think our lowest level is 12, so we are far ahead of the opponents. Like everyone on our team is far ahead. And I'm sitting here, I'm looking, I'm like, do they have physical defense? Do I need executioner? I'm like, yeah, they have. You know, there was a shifter shield there. I'll get it. It'll help me a little bit with like clearing, I guess. And honestly, I didn't think kin size would be that much of a bonus, because they're not exactly building health either. So it was sort of just a coin toss, and I think executioner will bring me really close to true damage. And then of course Deathbringer, because I'm not winning hard enough. I need to win harder, and I don't need bluestone anymore, so I just sold it. In hindsight, I probably could have just kept bluestone and not bought that stage 1 hammer or mace or what have you, because the stage 1 penetration item is like probably the least valued item in the entire game. There I'm critting for 561 fairly regularly, and here I am missing all my basic attacks. Look at that, beautiful. And then, you know, I'm just sitting in the new Wob mist because I literally don't care. Kabrakan lands his ultimate, and then I take the kill. Nice secure, nice and easy, good times, good life. And then I think we're gonna just try and push for game, but then the enemies are gonna come in and try and stop us here. Agni's gonna throw in some bombs. Isis, I think, is gonna ult. No, she just tries to spirit arm, and I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna try and kill these guys so we have less to worry about. I see him taking a little bit of damage. I'm gonna ult, make sure that we finish them off. My 2 is up, so I'm gonna 2, and the 2 is gonna be good, and then the Nemesis is gonna get the kill. I'm gonna just, I don't know, kill the minions so that our wave can push in, and then yeah, just shoot down this Titan, and that, I believe, will be the game. So things that worked out really well in this game. We grouped well as a team, we fought well together, and we won. And I went 23-0. So thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video.